Can you hear me now? So I am actually in the Appalachian Mountains. if anybody know, if anybody know anything, it's one of those things. The Appalachian mountains. You be like this. Lock the doors. Okay. So, mountain, if you are from South Carolina or if you are from pretty much Tennessee, North Carolina, you probably are like, because I think Georgia is in the mountains. Georgia in the mountains? Or is that the plains? Alabama? Yeah, Georgia. Let me see where Georgia, what mountains Georgia is in. No, Blue Ridge is somewhere over there. Let's see. Okay, so Blue Ridge. We're we're all the Appalachian Mountains. Look. I was sitting in meditation earlier and I was sitting in front of the fireplace. I got chills right now, it's fine. And as I was sitting in the middle of the bed and I moved to the middle of the bed because the kids had came down, which is fine. But something was like, go to your room. So I went to my room. While I was in there, y'all, the hangers was like click, 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 click. I just stayed in meditation. I just stayed in meditation. Hey, love. So I'm really excited to be here, honored to be here. Lots of family in the mountains. So definitely excited. I slept like a baby though. So, yeah. Anyways, so what y'all see here is a book that I have read several times, listened to, and all of that. It's called Work and Conjure. And this is a book that I thoroughly enjoy. Chapter 8 is the spirit of place, and it basically tells you, like, in the conjure work, we work with different places. So I'm in the mountain, and me and my conjure cousin was talking earlier. Cicely, about how the mountain is so magically mysterious and monumental in the conjure world, in the hoodoo world, in the voodoo world. It's just, if you know the mountains, you know what it is. You know that it is medicinal, and you often are called to the mountains when the mountains are serving their duty and they're doing their duty. So I'm gonna read y'all this insert of what the late great Hoodoo Sin Moy said about the mountain. The mountain, the spirit of the mountain always has a feeling of old work for me. The mountain is strong and able to withstand even the most difficult of storms. Coming from the mountains, I always notice how the spirits feel there. The interesting part about it is that in some places you could feel the desire to work, while in other places the mountain couldn't care less about what you were doing. The mountain is a very good place for foundational works and works of strength and fortitude. It also holds a potent spirit of protection. The mountain is also a place of seriousness. You won't find much playfulness there. So a lot of people have to understand that when we reference like the mountains basically shield you, and they keep you, because I love the movie Trolls. These are spirits here, and when you are specifically called here is because usually you have to retreat to the top of the mountain, because that's usually where like castles sit and things like that. And depending upon where you're at, and everything will work out how it's supposed to, because the spirits are paving the way for you to get to them. It's almost like a sense of urgency. Like, I need you here, I need you here, I need you here, I need you here, because it's like being sent away to the castle while your spirit council is at war. And it's like, to protect you, I will send you off. You remember back in the day when they would send off the princess or send the queen off or the empress off to protect them? That's what's going on. And it's an energetic protection too. And so it's beautiful because it's like, just go with your family, spend some time, and your spirit family will be there, and I'm blessed. I'm so blessed to the point where it's like a call home. I have a lot of family in the mountains. Like, I remember as a little girl going to the mountains in the little, like, it was cute, the little cabins that they would live in. And we would go, and everything we ate was either out of like this, it looked like a cornbread dish, but it was made out of like metal or something like that. Or what would that be? Not metal. It wasn't aluminum. It wasn't cast iron. My grandma still got some of that stuff. She still got some of that stuff. But we would eat everything out of like cast irons. So Cicely, what they called? But like my cousins and my aunts and uncles would make them, and they would have like really long hair, and we would just sit around and eat. And so it's almost like a precious gem of the lineage. It's like, no, take her away. Take her away. And I'm just over here like, while they down there with swords and everything is doing what they do. And I'm like, it's pretty cool. So one of the things that I got as a download was that your life is being prepared for you and your significant other. I know like right now, a lot of people are confused about love or what they're supposed to be doing in love, but love is a theme. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. And I'm very excited that majority of people have gotten it where they understand like, I'm open to love. A lot of your lives are being reconstructed for you and your spouse. You have reached the level to where you are not gonna do this alone. Now, in some cases, there are some people who have a ways to go. They do. Because Seven of Swords energy is one of the cards that I always hone in on. And the Seven of Swords is that card where it's not what you do that you think we don't see. It's literally, what are your intentions? How are you doing that? And a lot of times where we're at is we have surpassed certain things. But now comes a time where Spirit is preparing your life for you to be a wife, for you to be a husband, for you to be a mom. And it's like literally Spirit has it like this, and Spirit is going through your contract right now. And it's like this. Okay. So now you at that part where a lot of people may not understand what's going on in that connection. A lot of people may not understand why it has to be that way. But a lot of our lives are being constructed so your kids can have a 2-parent household, so you won't have to do life alone. And that's exactly what Spirit is doing right now. It's no longer you trying to figure it out. It's no longer you trying to, and trust me, I don't even, my person, I like him maybe 47% of the time. I love him 100% of the time. But I like him 47% of the time. And what's crazy is I don't have any makeup with me. I don't have anything with me. And Spirit was like, I'm in for it to be that way because your council, your ancestors that are there need to know how to identify you. They need to know how to recognize you. They need to know what they're not going to be able to tell if you don't look like this. So I have a grandma that I look exactly like this woman. Both of them. Lucretia hell, y'all. Honey, I sent Lucretia picture to my man, and he said, oh my God, let me get my ass in the gym. He said, y'all look just like, and she is fine. He said she looked like she had that Navy outfit on, that Navy nurse outfit, looking like I'm ready to fuck out of niggas. And she did. Lucretia shows up. Baby, Lucretia show out every chance she get. Do you, Lottie Lucretia? Because, girl, why you be doing stuff? Why, Lucretia? Why, Lottie? Why? So currently, your life is in order and falling into order for you to be. Lucretia shows out, y'all. When I tell y'all, I feel like Lucretia is that grandma that when she like, if she was in the physical form, that at my wedding I'd have to be like this. Who let her wear that dress? Like I would have to be like, it's not your wedding. It's not your wedding. That's how it would have to be. I told everybody to wear this color. Why are you in purple? Why are you in green? Why are you in all black at my wedding? Why are you in polka dots? Did anybody tell her we picked her dress out? Yeah, she threw it in the trash. That's Lucretia. Lucretia had them damn kids and left them kids and went to stay in Chicago. Lucretia think I don't know that. I do. And my stepmom used to be like, your daddy ain't even know Lewis. Your daddy is a Holmes. Rufus is his real daddy. Your grandma just didn't know who her baby daddy was. I said, I'm not going to talk about anybody's situation. Let's run in the family. Because I had a little situation myself. Just being honest. But I told my daddy said, if you ain't mama, said, I said, Grandma, did you leave them kids? Now, Grandma, if you, because baby, my aunt be looking at me. I be sitting on my aunt couch like this. She be looking at me like this. It's almost like she looking at my grandma, like she see my grandma, and I just be like, such and such. She be like this. What you been up to? Be like, nothing. And I guess one time my aunt thought I wanted some money from her. She was like, I said, Auntie, you own all this land? She said, yeah. And she looked at me and she said, mm-hmm. I ain't got no money though. I said, that's unfortunate. Yes, bitch, what? I was like, what? Anyways, I kept talking to my cousin. I was like, what the fuck is she even talking about? But yeah, Spirit of the Mountain will definitely shield you, protect you, and keep you safe. So we are here in your life right now. You are being shielded. Some of you are in travel. And this travel is particularly for you. Okay. And you can tell that the travel is for you because everything worked out without you having to break a sweat. You literally was like, okay, I'm just going to do what I'm told. And life is easy. Life is easy. So your life is being constructed for you. A lot of people may not understand you. Hey, baby, you and your person. But you and your person are 7474. You and your person are in a space where a lot of people don't even understand like what y'all are doing. It looks very toxic. But also, it looks very toxic, but it also, when you think about a house getting built, it looks a mess, right? Y'all are in y'all building moment in this room. I don't care if you've dealt with this person before. I don't care what it used to be. Now this person is really realizing, and this comes a time where it's like, oh, okay. So I need y'all to get you a glass of wine, get you your ganja, your mota, get you whatever your vice is, get you a little cocktail, because we going to take you through there, Thank y'all so much for being here, but go ahead and get your stuff and take notes. I want y'all to be prepared. And you know what book I recently found? And that's one of my things with like hoodoo. You gotta feel to make it look. I ain't got no lashes, but I do. I don't really understand in Hoodoo how they still use the Bible and the Bible was put there to suppress. But I try to think like, well, maybe it's because they're using their own weapon against them. But then it's like, I just can't do it. And it's like, not saying it don't work. It works. It's just like, but at what cost? Do y'all got some insight on that? Silsy, what you thinking about that? You my conjure cousin. How you feeling about that? And y'all better go ahead and get in on these readings before I do it, because I'm getting ready to send them out. Like, I just be curious, like, because I haven't seen that book in I don't know how long. And it popped up. This shit popped up. I have not seen that book in damn near a year. And this damn book popped the fuck up. Don't let it happen for no reason. I'm gonna go get the book. And yes, y'all, we need to clean that bathroom. I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. 7 brew. I hope they got a 7 brew up here because I'll be there. Okay. So I'm gonna tap into this. So let's just because I'm not gonna say that it doesn't work. It works. I know for a fact it works. But I ain't saying that J name. I'm not saying no JC. I skip right over that. I be like, dude. So let me tell y'all, so let's go to help in times of need. Psalm 54. These are notes I took somewhere. I be stopping with anything to say financial. I be like, dude. What? Okay, let's get into Psalm 54. But pick them clothes up and bring them on. Where do I put them? Just get them and put them right here, and I'll throw them in the washing machine. This is what it says. Hey, nephew. Hey, pumpkin eater. Hey, steak. TT, baby. Hey, TT. That's what they be saying. Y'all, listen. Every 7-7 up top, ever since I have made this platform, y'all have blessed me with 225,000 nieces and nephews. And I love it. When I tell you I got so many nieces and nephews, TT! Did your mama take you to get the ice cream I sent the money for? Yeah. And they literally talk my head off. I love every single bit of it. Every bit. I'm like, what else happened? I'm like, what happened? And then such and such happened. Then don't let it be no little baby. They be toy kids be getting mad. Get the phone, my TT on the phone. She like, your TT on the phone. They be like this. What's up, baby? Hey, handsome. Hey, love bug. So we got in times of need. Y'all got a notepad? Because this is what the stuff we need for our men and our, or your woman, whatever it is. If you're a woman with a woman, I love you, and whatever you choose to do is it, but it's not going to work. We're going to block her YouTube. And that's not a religious thing. It's not a religious thing. It's an energetic thing. It's a scientific thing. It's not anything. I don't give a fuck about religion. It's a scientific thing. We need balance. It doesn't matter about is it a wreath knocking the door? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all get y'all pens and paper. How do you do those things? It's not that somebody keep hearing something. That's a weird one. Yep. So these are the things that we need to protect family. Your significant other. Empress A said that if I was with a woman, it wasn't gonna work. She's such a homo. How when I do it? How? That's how I know it ain't gonna work. How? Ready? Do everybody have a pen or something to take notes? These are things needed for your relationship. Because by this point, we already got stuff in the bag for money. We already got stuff in the bag for safety, our children. Now it's time to corner it. It's like health, wealth, love, protection. United, okay? All right. I'm Empress A, Neighborhood's favorite contra lady. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making sure Isn't it nice having an elder? Maybe that's them up there. That not. No, that's down. That's down. Yes. I just heard what you're talking about. It's like, yeah. Okay. All right. So. Spirit, I thank you so much for being everything that I need you to be, plus more. I thank you so much for surrounding me with a shield of protection and unveiling to me what I need to see, even when I don't want to see it. I thank you so much for the lessons to make me into the best empress that I am. And most importantly, I thank you so much for shielding my energy, even when I'm too vulnerable or too kind to open it up. Thank you for the alignment. Thank you for the blessings. And thank you for keeping me connected to my ancestors. To my ancestors, I thank you so much. Make me sensitive to your energy. And when you do approach, as I've always requested, please do it in a way that is gentle and peaceful so that I am not frightened or scared. I thank you so much for loving on my children unconditionally. I thank you so much for walking ahead of me so that when harm tries to meet me, it doesn't succeed. I thank you so much for blessing me through the lineage with the favor that I have. I thank you so much for just allowing me to connect with who I needed to connect with. And I thank you for interfering when you need to interfere. Ayi Bobo Ashe. Now, I light this candle to connect with my spirit family. I light this candle to be safe and to be purified. I light this candle to allow you all to see me and my children and to know where to protect and how to protect. In this moment, I welcome in the downloads from the universe, and I am safe and I am guarded. Ayi Bobo. Glass of water so y'all can tunnel through and y'all can be replenished through your travels. Let's get into it. I'm Empress A, your neighborhood's favorite conjure lady. Come on in and have a seat. I got the best motherfucking moderators in the world. And they do not play that shit. You will come in here, you will take notes, do what you need to. Please feel free to grab a glass of water. Please feel free to grab you a cocktail, grab you your vice, whatever it is. This is a judgment-free zone as long as you are taking care of them kids and not harming them. So right now, your life is being molded so you can be ready and walk into the space with you and your person. At this moment, you've already gotten to that energy where you are able to move how you want to move alone. And now Spirit is ready for you to align 7-7 up top, align with who you need to align with in your spouse. And that's what your life is getting. That's where your life is right now. I don't like when they do this. There you go. Now this thing has not been working with my fingerprint for weeks. I'm up here and it's working. Thank y'all, Spirit. So everything today that we're doing is now you're in the moment to where you've proven yourself and your new life is being built for you and your person, okay? A lot of you will say, I don't have a person. Okay, let's not act like there's being built for you and your person, okay? Not act like your person is not headed towards you or is not present and you just feel like they're not doing what they're supposed to do or what you want them to do, et cetera, et cetera. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do at this current time. Because your person is a mirror of your dark side. It's a mirror of the wounds that you hold within. So it's kind of like you may not like what they do, but it's like, but that's what you wanted. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I want a little toxic person. I wanted to do a little something. And now that I got them like this, boy, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. So, whatever. So we're going through different things, practices that you need to do when it comes to solidifying and protecting your home. This will also work to keep people out of your home, okay? Because the first things first, we got to start with the base. Everybody be like, I want to do a third party removal. Shawty, you are the third party. Meow. I want to get rid of her. She's needed to distract him from the areas that you're not fulfilling. So until you're able to do that, she's going to stay. Meow. So this is a general prayer that you can use, a psalm verse. This is the book. Please, if you could, skip over the name JC. We're going to use the name Yeshua. Yeshua. I don't want to see what people think that is, who that is. Not me asked ChatGPT and it said network connection lost. Non-existent. So really, it's a mindset, okay? We have to remember that there is nothing outside of us. There is nothing outside of us. We are at one with everything. Even the bullshit you do when you think ain't nobody seeing you do, or you think ain't nobody caught that. We caught it. See it. Yeah. All right. So this is help in time of need. It mirrors, yep. Psalm 54. This is the book. Psalm 54. Yeah, I used to think it was Psalms. Psalm 54 reads, "Save me, O God, by thy name, and judge me by thy strength. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth, for strangers are risen up against me, and oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set God before them, Selah. Behold, God is mine helper. The Lord Nebo-Gedi, is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward evil unto mine enemies, cut them off in thy truth. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Lord Nebo-Gedi. For it is good. For he hath delivered me out of all trouble, and mine eye hath seen his desire upon mine enemies." Translation to my inner God. It's some motherfuckers trying to lean up on me and do some bullshit, but I wish that havoc reap upon their souls and torment their lives, because you will see everything that they're doing before it reaches me. And when I don't think that I am able to, you will judge me by my strength, not to call me weak, but to see where you need to gauge on how you need to step in. This is not a judgment zone, my inner God. Lord Nebo-Gedi. This is simply me letting you know that I need you right now. And you sitting back watching like, let me judge the strength of where you at, because in this area, your strength, you're not weak. It's just in this area, your strength is not as heightened in other areas as it is. And as your inner God, I will notably lean up about you. I will step forward and I will step on next about you. And I wish a motherfucker would. And I wish a motherfucker wouldn't, because both times I did a motherfucker how they thought they was going to do you times 10. Are we clear? If we are clear and you understand, type clear. Welcome to Saturday Message. I'm Empress, your neighborhood's favorite conjure lady. Have a seat. Help in time of need. Aid will be forthcoming when verses 1 and 2 are prayed with the confidence of faith in God's omnipotence, because you have the inner God. So I will read it to you how you need to read it yourself. Save me, O God, by thy name, and judge me by my strength. Aye, Bobo. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth. Listen to what I say and judge my strength, God. Because even if I can't verbally vocalize what I am trying to say, my spirit and my energy will allow you to connect and to see what I'm trying to say. Because it's something that's coming up against me, and I ain't really feeling that because I see what I'm trying to do. And I know that it's the matrix who is thy enemy. And I know that it is something that is trying to stop me from stepping into my higher self. And the closer that I get to my higher self, which is my Christ consciousness, and they tried to throw me off with that nigga JC, but I knew that it was me the whole time. See, as I reached this thing that I need so much in my life, because I am in my time of need where I need love, where I need my man to step in front of me, where I need my man to fulfill those areas that I'm not supposed to be doing. Because I am the head, he is the neck. I am the heart, he is the muscle. He is the blood flowing through me, which is the vein. So together we are in unison. Together we are one. And together we know that we need each other. I am not going to do this alone, oh God. I am not going to be by myself, God. I am not going to fall for what they say when they preaching about independence. God, I saw where Beyonce was saying she was independent and she had $1 million nigga, $1 billion nigga. I seen what Sierra was talking about independence and she had a motherfucking man standing beside her and behind her that was going to step through her. I saw where Webby was speaking the independence, but he got a wife and he had a wife who he has children with. I know that this is a spell, and I know that I'm not falling for it because I don't want to independently do a damn thing. What I want to do dependently is fall into the arms of my man when I feel scared. What I want to do dependently is fall onto his chest and lay there and listen to his heartbeat and let it come into me and let me know what it is that I need to do. What I want to dependently do is when I'm tired and my feet hurt and my heart hurt and my head is hurting for working a long day, I want my man to be my medicine. I want my man to be my ibuprofen. I want my man to be my Mado when the cramps get to going. I want my man to be there for my children. I dependently want my kids to have a father in the household. I dependently want to say my man, my husband, my husband. I want to dependently have us both on a home loan together. I want to dependently know that I don't need a co-signer other than my man. I want to dependently know that he is doing what he's supposed to do and being faithful to me, because he knows if he tries to form a weapon up against me, you will shatter him down and his ankles will break and his tongue will be split into multiple and tied into a knot. I will allow you to blind him if he lays eyes on another woman. I will allow you to do what you need to do. And the reason why I can say allow is because, God, you are me and I am you. And this is my contract that I wrote. Are we clear? If y'all know somebody that need the message, you can share it. Like, share, and subscribe. We are going over things in Psalm, book of Psalm, power of Psalm, to protect our relationships. I don't really know other than this book popped back up 2 weeks before something was going on. And here we are. Oh, but we're just getting started. Now, when we go to the next one, and I'm putting Chris, Psalm 54. Psalm 54. Psalm 54. I'm for real too. I think for real. Psalm 54. We are protecting, because see, the one thing that we keep trying to figure out is how to get money. Why melanated women struggling so bad? Because they forcing independence on us. They don't force us so bad to be independent that we don't understand why the money issue is so big right now. The things that we once did don't work no more. That nigga that you used to call on ain't available no more. You know why? Because it's time for the royal to go like this. And a lot of women who have melanated DNA rolling through them, they struggling right now with love too. They so confused, like, what's happening? Cause your ancestors is up like, baby, you gotta heal this curse for this side of the family. You done rolled that coattail for a long time. The 6,000 years is up. Now I need you to see what you're doing. A lot of y'all don't even realize when we are talking about a lot of the multicultural women, why all of a sudden they was the ones that was married multiple times and now they struggling. They struggling. They struggling to get married now. Because now your identity is your true identity. Baby, you one of us. So now that you know that, you like, damn, like, shit, usually I'd be married by now. What the fuck going on? Your ancestors like, oh, baby, that 6,000 year curse is up. Now you fighting for the side of your family that should have been the only side of your family. So now you're fighting up against something that's trying to keep you down because this is showing you that you are a melanated woman. Is that clear? So now, to master one's negative thoughts, Jay, I'm gonna go ahead and speak to you if you give me permission. Sis, if you give me permission, I will explain to you what the download is right now, what Spirit is telling me of what's happening. There is nothing necessarily wrong with her relationship, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with her relationship. He's not cheating on her. Jerry's a good guy. I say that all the time. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. There's a frequency that's there, and she's trying to, it's almost like a Rubik's Cube that she's trying to go like this with, like, this, why this shit ain't working how it normally work? No, ma'am. Healing Hearts. Opal Juanita has been risen. She just been quiet. She's been silent. And now what you're facing is the independence curse of a melanated woman. Of what Opal Juanita, respectfully, was pushed to the other side to get. Because they thought she wasn't going to get that being a melanated woman. And if y'all don't know, Healing Hearts 1111, my kid's auntie, my soul sister, my baby, y'all know I do not fucking play about her ass. I don't play about none of my moderators. I don't play about you. But she's experiencing a lot of what melanated women experience. She like, what's happening? Because the Matrix has seen where the 6,000 years is up. It's over. That was over in 2019. That was done. The pandemic came and it was like, oh yeah, it's over with for y'all. The frequency's so high that Jack is literally sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? My hair is more coarse than what it's ever been. I'm sitting in the sun minding my business. Nothing's happening. But why is me and this man going through it? Because the Matrix wants you single. The melanated woman in love? Child, a melanated woman getting married? As a melanated woman. Now, had she had been a Karen, she'd already be married. She would have already been Married. But the matrix is creating certain things, 8 up top, to go like this. No. Meanwhile, he over there like this. And she over there like this. So one of the biggest things that Spirit is saying that has been hidden is that her petitions are going up. But her spirit counts, her ancestors like, she missing one petition. She missing one petition. And one of the rules of your ancestors is they can't interfere with what's already written. They can aid you. That's why your ancestors don't ever give you the exact pathway. They never give you the exact pathway. They never give it to you. They will be like, I can give you clues because they have a rule to abide by. You know what I mean? But guess what? Spirit said no. She just needs to play. She just needs to pray. Look at him trying to miss me or play. She just needs to pray. When she sends her petition up, she needs to send it up. And when she sends it up, she needs to acknowledge, I am doing this for my melanated ancestor lineage. And as I'm doing this for my melanated ancestral lineage, I am breaking the curse that we have to be single and alone and that we have to struggle. I am breaking the curse that we should feel ashamed to ask for help. I'm breaking the curse that I feel horrible for needing my man. I'm breaking the curse that I feel less than for needing my man. I'm breaking the curse that I feel like I'm not enough for my man. Because those are things that was put on melanated women. Those are things that was put upon melanated women. But you made me feel this way. I am proud as a melanated woman to need my man. I am proud as a melanated woman to love my man. I am proud as a melanated woman to protect my man and to allow my man to protect me. I am proud as a melanated woman to allow him to be himself and not judge him. Does that make sense, sis? I am proud to welcome in, as a melanated woman, the help of my man. I am proud to be able to say, my man got me. And I knew when that man was from City View. I said, that man from City View. I am proud. I am proud to need my man. I am proud to walk through my door and see my man. I know I'm proud of my man effort in a world that's always against him. So the prayer is, I break the curse. And every melanated woman put that in the comments. I break the curse as a melanated woman. I break the curse as a melanated woman. I am not made to be single, baby. I am made to multiply. So, to master negative thoughts when it comes to love or whatever you're doing, pray the psalm devotedly as needed, beginning and ending with this affirmation. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he or she. And God guideth mine. Revenge against enemies. The righteous will be sustained against the wicked when this is prayed sincerely and often. Put it in your phone. Write it down. Keep it on your desk. Keep it on your mirror. Keep it somewhere that you can turn to it. I break the curse as a melanated woman. I break the curse as a melanated woman that I got to be single. I break the curse as a woman that I'm wrong for desiring love, but this woman over here can desire love and y'all root her on. But when I desire love, I'm desperate and I'm a pick me. Girl, boy, fuck you. I'm a melanated woman that understands that when my frequency is matched with a melanated man that is strong and firm in his power, that we will conquer the worlds that we are here to conquer. I'm a melanated woman that is honored to be on the arm of a melanated man. I am a melanated woman that understands my history and my lineage, and I am open to understand his so I can love my man in a way that is medicinal, fun, and loving. Playing and shit. Ain't about time to play with them motherfuckers. So, next we are moving on to, I'm going to save For a Happy Marriage. I'm going to save that. Period. So, we're going to go to Psalm 78. Psalm 78. We are in war, the same war that we was fighting with the Haitian Revolutionary War, and wherever you come from, if you Egyptian, whatever the case may be. Psalm 78. Now this one I am being instructed to read to you. Because your psychic abilities are the weapon in disguise. Okay? The weapon in disguise is what you do mentally and magically and spiritually to protect. So I want y'all to listen with an open ear. Just listen with an open ear. Okay? 8-8 again. Psalm 78. Because you need to have your psychic abilities magnifying and intensifying so you can protect your man. You're not always going to be able to grab a candle. You're not always going to be able to go to the graveyard. You're not always going to be able to go to the ocean or the mountain. But what you can go to is thyself. You dig it? Are we clear? Let me know when everybody is listening. Let me hear you say yeah. Right now we are intensifying our psychic abilities. Denver. We are intensifying our psychic abilities. Spirit, thank you so much for this. Psalm 78. You ready? Let's go. The same way you will be listening in that man-made church, we are the churches that are congregating together. Let the church say agreeing. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. Our mothers too. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come to the praises of the Lord, and his strength and his wonderful works that he hath done. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might not know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in God and not forget the works of God, but keep these commandments. But keep his commandments. Okay. and might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their heart aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with God. The children of Ephraim, being armed and carrying bows, turned back in the day of the battle. I don't know if I said it right. They kept not the covenant of God and refused to walk in his law, and forgot his works and his wonders that he had shown them. Marvelous things did he in the sight of their fathers in the land of Egypt, in the field of Zoan. He divided the sea and caused them to pass through, and he made the waters to stand as a heap. In the daytime also he led them with a cloud, and all the night with a light of fire. He clave the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink as out of the great depths. He brought streams also out of the rocks and caused waters to run down like the rivers. And they sinned yet more against him by provoking the Most High in the wilderness. And they tempted God in their heart by asking meat for their lust. Yea, they spake against God. They said, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Behold, he smote the rock, that the waters gushed out and the streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide flesh for his people? Therefore the Lord heard this and was wroth. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they believed not in God and trusted not in his salvation, though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven, and had rained down manna upon them to eat, and had given them the corn of heaven. Man did eat angels' food. He sent them meat to the full. He caused an east wind to blow in the heaven, and by his power he brought in the south wind. He rained flesh also upon them as dust, and feathered fowls like as the sand of the sea. And he let it fall in the midst of their camp, round about their habitations. So they did eat, and were well filled, for he gave them their own desire. They were not estranged from their lust, but while their meat was yet in their mouths, the wrath of God came upon them, and the slew of fattest of them, and smote down the chosen meat of men of Israel. For all this they sinned still, believed not for his wondrous works. Therefore their days did he consume in vanity, and their years in trouble. When he slew them, then they sought him, and they returned and inquired early after God. And they remembered that God was their rock, and the high God their Redeemer. Nevertheless, they did flatter him with their mouth, and they lied unto him with their tongues. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. For their heart was not right with him, neither were they steadfast in his covenant. But he, being full of compassion, forgave their iniquity, and destroyed them not. Yea, many a time turned he his anger away, and did not stir up all his wrath. For he remembered that they were but flesh, a wind that passeth away and cometh not again. How oft did they provoke him in the wilderness and grieve him in the desert? Yet they turned back and tempted God, and limited the Holy One of Israel. They remembered not his hand, nor the day when he delivered them from the enemy. How he had wrought his signs in Egypt, and his wonders in the field of Zoan, and turned their rivers into blood, and their floods that they could not drink. He sent divers sorts of flies among them. That could be divers. Would you do me a favor? You about to use that? Huh? You about to use that?
I'm about to.
Will you put some ice in there? Pour me some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this unlimited free?
Unlimited free? I don't know. We get. How he wrought his signs in Egypt and his wonders in the field of Zoan, and had turned their rivers into blood and their floods that they could not drink. He sent different sorts of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs which destroyed them. He gave also their increase unto the caterpillar, and their labor unto the locust. He destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with frost. He gave up their cattle also to the hail, and their flocks to hot thunderbolts. He cast upon them fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, and gave their life over to pestilence.
and smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength, and the tabernacles of Ham, but made his own people to go forth like sheep and guided them in the wilderness like a flock.
Did you want me more ice?
Ice, I put that red drink in there. Thank you. Like a flock, and he led them on safely, so that they feared not. But the sea overwhelmed their enemies, and he brought them to the border of his sanctuary, even to this mountain, which his right hand had purchased. He cast out the heathen also before them, and divided them an inheritance by line, and made the tribes of Israel to dwell in their tents. Yet they tempted and provoked the Most High God, and kept not his testimonies, but turned back and dealt unfaithfully like their fathers. They were turned aside like a deceitful bow. For they provoked him to anger with their high places, and moved him to jealousy with their graven images. When God heard this, he was wroth, and greatly abhorred Israel, so that he forsook the tabernacle of Shiloh. Oh, I don't know if that was I don't know if that was the top of that, but Spirit be with me. Y'all know I'm a fool. The tent which he placed among men, and delivered his strength into captivity and his glory into the enemy's hand, he gave his people over also unto the sword, and was wroth with his inheritance. The fire consumed their young men, and their maidens were not given to marriage. Their priests fell by the sword, hot damn, and their widows made no lamentations. Then the Lord, Nebo-Gedi, awake as one out of sleep, God Almighty, and like a mighty man that shouteth by reason of wine. Because I thought I heard somebody say wine. And he smote his enemies in the hinder parts. He put them to perpetual reproach. Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph, and chose the tribe of Ephraim. But he chose the tribe of Judah, and the Mount Zion which he loved. And he built his sanctuary like high places, like the earth which he hath established forever. He chose David also his servant, and took him from the sheepfolds. From following the evils great with young, he brought him to feed Jacob his people, and Israel his inheritance. So he fed them according to the integrity of his heart, and guided them by the skillfulness of his hand. To become more attuned to the wonders of heaven and the signs of the earth, read this before attempting any spiritism, telepathy, astral projections, atomic writing, or other psychic words. Hot dog. So basically what that said, what that good word said was, God, you, me, you, possesses the ability to change people's situations, and they still mishandle you. So with that being said, after grace is given, after I chill out on popping my shit, after I see what's going on with my man, after I see what he is going through, after we go through our tumultuous moments that we have to go through, after we are in this moment, after motherfuckers be trying to interfere with the relationships, after the matrix tries to do this, I have full-blown permission as a God to pop my shit when protecting what's mine. So sometimes you got to lean up and cut some motherfucker out. So when your inner God is saying, cuss his ass out, cuss her ass out, cuss they asses out, what we gonna do? Cuss their ass out. Because I done been too good to you. But somewhere in this matrix, you had me fucked up. I done did a lot to deal with you. And it still wasn't enough. So when my inner God says, this is enough, I'm not going to necessarily leave you, but I'm going to give you something to wish I would leave you. Because what it's saying is I need to intensify my psychic abilities so that I can, in my psychosis, handle this shit, because I know motherfuckers be playing with me. So when you are going through this shit, the matrix, the enemy, will cause an opposition with you and your person. In that time of need, in that time of moment, in that time of travesty, what you gonna do? Are you gonna be the motherfucker that sit there and keep getting ran over? Fuck no. Or are you going to set the boundaries? Because what that said, Psalm 78, to intensify your psychic abilities, I need you to keep on repeating it so you can know when a motherfucker playing with you. So you can set the boundaries, because relationships need boundaries. Who the fuck you think you playing with? And I'm not going to feel bad about it when I go to bed at night. Because I've been good to you. But the matrix got you fucked up. And before the matrix had me fucked up, I'm going to fuck you up so you can let the matrix know that I fucked you up, and the matrix can know that I got the capability to fuck it up. Now, let's move along. Now, shielding from harm is very important, okay? As well as overcoming temptation. Because why are you doing shit that you don't want to do? You just tempted, nigga. These are all things you need to align your person. So, Psalm 124. Let's put that in the chat. Excuse me. Psalm with no S, 124. Overcoming. Because motherfuckers be tempted to do stupid shit. It don't necessarily even have to be that you temptation. It don't even necessarily have to be that you tempted by another woman. You could just be tempted to fucking play with me. And I need you to know that I reign dominion over everything that's with you. Because the woman is the head. I am God. I know that I'm God. Who the fuck you playing with? Thank you, sis. So Psalm 124. Overcoming temptations. Think of your person. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick, with their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who had not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Translation. And I'll say it as easy as I can. I don't care how good she swallow you. I don't care how wet she may be or how the rivers may flow in between her legs. I don't care how consumed you get or you swallowed by this thing that you may think is what you want. I don't care how moist your soul is or how your emotions feel connected to this. You ain't supposed to be fucking doing that shit. Get your ass the fuck over here. Whatever it is that's trying to keep you from me or trying to keep you against me, not worried about it. And I need you to be kind to me. I need my man to be kind to me. So Psalm 123 speaks to people being kind to us because your life is being created and molded for this, for you and your person. That's why certain things have been going on. That's why you've needed to take care of certain things. You've needed to address certain things because now here we are. Your man is right here. Your man is in your face. Your man is doing everything. Psalm 123. Unto thee lift I up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters. Period. And as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress. So our eyes wait upon the Lord, Nebo, get it, our God, until that he have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord. Have mercy upon us. For we exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease and with the contempt of the proud. Be kind to me. Be gentle to me in all ways. Now, last but not least, for a happy marriage, this is going to be Psalm 45. Psalm 45. Psalm 45. What I got underlined over here? Period. All right, Psalm 45. My heart is inditing a good matter. I speak of the things which I have made touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. Meaning, when I get ready to give you fellatio, I imagine you signing your name on a dotted line and sharing all your riches with me and you protecting me. Thou art fairer than the children of men. Grace is poured into thy lips. Therefore, God hath blessed thee forever. Gird thy sword upon thy thigh. Did I hear someone say thigh? We're not talking about chicken. So, O most mighty, with the glory in thy majesty, and in thy majesty ride prosperously, because of the truth and meekness and righteousness, in thy right hand shall teach thee terrible things. Thine arrows are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies, whereby the people fall under thee. Thy throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scripture of thy kingdom is the right scripture. That's an interesting word. I'm going to look that up. Thy lovest righteousness and hatest wickedness. Therefore, God, thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above the fellows. I think they was making words up in here. Gladness. Let me stay focused. Because gladness took me above thy fellows. All thy garments smell of myrrh, and aloes and cassia. Hoodoo. Out of the ivory palaces whereby they have made thee glad. King's daughters were among thy honorable women. Upon thy right hand did stand the queen in gold of Ophir. Hearken, O daughter, and consider and incline thine ear. Forget also thine own people in thy father's house. So shall the kings greatly desire thy beauty, for he is thy Lord, Nebo-Gedi, and worship thou him. And the daughter of Tyre shall be there with a gift. Even the rich among the people shall entreat their favor. The king's daughter is all glorious within. Her clothing is wrought gold, dressed fashionably. She shall be brought unto the king in raiment of needlework. The virgins, her companions that follow her, shall be brought unto thee. With gladness and rejoicing shall they be brought. They shall enter the king's palace. Instead of thy father shall be thy children, whom thou mayest make princes in all the earth. I will make thy name be remembered in all generations. Therefore shall the people praise thee forever and ever. Meaning, the couple who praises together will forever be blessed in devotion and tenderness toward each other. Increase one's speaking abilities to enhance the language of the tongue. Concentrate for a few minutes each morning on verse 1 and 2. Translation. I will be equipped to be what you need me to be. You will be equipped to be what I need you to be. We will look good doing so because that's what we're supposed to do. This marriage and this union, we will be committed to because we know what is on the line here. I know that you are the man for me. You know that I am the woman for you. Our ancestors have sat down and met, and they have already discussed it, and the contract has already been signed, sealed, and delivered. We will be happy in this marriage. We will be joyous. We will rejoice in this marriage. We will be joyful in this marriage. And apparently we will have a lot of gladness. I don't know if I would be like, I'm so glad. I'm happy. I get it. I get it, sis. I got you. So, those are the Psalms. Let's tap on your person's energy and yours together. What's happening? King James was weird as fuck. Club energy is one energy. New beginnings. I feel like Spirit is telling us that your person is passionately wanting to start something fresh with you. They're being more passionate than before. And there's a new beginning because there was 7 of cups, Seven of Swords is here with the clubs showing up. And the spades, they're rewriting their story. Your person is gonna find some shit out. Let's see. Give me something on what's the 7 of Swords, 7 of Clubs. Ace of Wands, Ace of Clubs. What we got? Oh, bingo! Give me this 4 of Diamonds, which is the 4 of Pentacles. Show me that. What it's looking like. 8 of Clubs, 8 of Wands. Clarify for me. Boom. All right. Ace of Wands out the gate. Something is starting that's energetically. I feel like when you and this person first started or reunited, it was a lot of energy that was put into it. And you brought out something in him that hadn't been shown a lot. And your person was really like, oh my God, I feel like emotionally connected to this person. And what's crazy is that they found themselves negatively thinking about you. They found themselves kind of in their head about you. And even though that was the case, it seems like when you're around, things just go better. Things work out better. Things happen better. And they see that and they witness that and they're trying to associate it with their feelings. The 7 of Clubs shows up, 7 of Swords, clarified by 2 of Diamonds, which is 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Clubs, which is 7 of Wands. Your person is prioritizing They're realizing that they need to protect you. They realize that they need to do what's best for both of you. But they also know that when you're in their life, things go better. They're protected. They're shielded. Things work out. But the Four of Pentacles shows up clarified with as the Four of Diamonds. Four of Hearts is Four of Cups. And then we have the Jack. I'm going to call this a Jack. What do y'all call it? What's it? What is this? Yeah, okay. Jack of, so this would be the Page. I'm going to call it the Page of Pentacles. So they are stabilizing and they're scared. They're scared that you will take advantage of them. You scared. Shit, motherfucker, what you scared for? You the one who been doing me dirty. But anyways, so the Four of Pentacles is here because here we are, and the Four of Cups is here because out of nowhere, they're about to make you an offer. This is coming through because even though it's Pentacle energy, it's slow, man. It's slow because it's steady. You know what I mean? And it really ain't slow. It's always right on time, but it feels like for you, this person's finally making the move that it feels like, shit, you got me ready to tie my titties in a knot, and they kind of perky, so I don't know how this going to work. But it's almost like you're moving in this space and they're presenting something to you, and it's like, God damn, what are you doing? But now they're ready to make that offer for you, but the time that they're making the offer, you like, okay, you want to do this now, and I don't feel like it's genuine. I don't feel like it's genuine. I don't. And what's beautiful about this is that a manifestation is coming to fruition. It's literally coming to fruition right now. He already in his energy. He already knows. I feel it all over my body. He knows. He knows. And what's happening is there are boundaries, there are barriers, there are things that are moving. This shit is moving so fucking fast for you because now this new beginning is starting. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, literally it's gonna go from you living over here to them living over here and y'all living together and things just working out because this is the biggest thing. You're his biggest investment. This is a new start. This is a gift from the universe, and it's right on. It's right on. Y'all got, like, I'm telling y'all something. Sometimes the best thing is all the time, the best thing is for us to find it in love. So we ain't got to do it alone. So I'm going to say this prayer. I'm Empress your neighborhood's favorite country lady. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday service. I'm going to say this prayer because I just know that it needs to get said. And I'm very happy that Spirit has allowed me to be here. Spirit, I thank you so much for everything that you're doing for all of us. You know our hearts. You know the wounds that we carry. You know that we're trying our best to be these women or these men that we need to be. But the wounds from the past, sometimes they weigh heavy on us. You've proven to us time and time again that what we may think is heavy or what we may think is harsh is simply just something very light. We thank you for making us easy to love, but complex to get over on. We thank you so much for giving us the ability in the instructions on how to love these men. And even when we try to do it our way and our ego is loud, silence it immediately. Make us gentle in our endeavors with these men. Make us a safe space for these men. But make them that for us too. Because we know that as women we are God and we are the heads. But we also know that we are nothing without the organs and the neck. So at this moment we speak to our men, whatever they are battling, whatever they're hiding, open them up to be truthful. Make them just men. Open them up to be generous. Make them trusting and providing men. But in this moment, if it's anything that they're hiding, anything that they want to get off their chest, allow them to initiate the phone calls. Allow them to initiate everything that they need to just voice it and get it off their chest. But if they're scared to love us, if they're scared to basically choose us because they know we're beautiful beings and spiritual beings, and if they're feeling like they're not enough, we're asking that you show them that they're enough. And we thank you for showing them that they're enough. We thank you for them knowing that they can love us and that we will love them back. And we thank you for them healing the mother wounds and moving on so we can love them equally. Detach our men from any outside lovers and let them know that this is what's best. Anyone that is attached to our man that should not be, the tie, the knot is severed. Let them be strong and fierce and confident in their words to let people know that they are occupied and they are taken, and give us the ability to create a happy family, i.e. Bobo. I.e. Bobo. I used to wonder why my aunt would beat everybody up about my uncle. She was hell, boy. To this day, my aunt be like, I'll beat the ass about him. And she'll do it. So tonight, I'm going to write my man a letter. I'm probably going to send him a text right now. And, because he don't want to talk to me. He mad. I'm going to take myself out to eat. Because you keep doing you just want to fuck with a nigga. Give a fuck, bitch. Just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. I love that man. I love that man. Y'all want to see one of the funniest things, me and him arguing, because Primo Solomon, but I love watching y'all argue because it always be a bunch of jokes. It always be a bunch of jokes, but we be in the middle of it. But I don't care about your badass knees. Oh, wow, really? I should have never told you about my knees if you was going to always talk about them. I had surgery on my knees. Y'all, that shit so funny to me. That shit is so funny to me. Oh, I said, oh, baby. I said, y'all, look, he think he done did something. Baby, thank you. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Motherfucker. No, I don't want you. I started to hung up on you one time. You done got me back. So you don't want to talk to me? No, because you want to fuck with me. So you don't want to talk to me tonight? No. Then he said, because you fucking with me? Nah, nigga, you said no. I said, so you and your higher. I said, what you doing? About to take myself out to eat. I said, oh, okay. You and your higher self going? Yes. Now I'm finna tell somebody, babe, listen. Oh, baby, I love you. That's what I'm saying. I just was fucking with you today. Boy, I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. If you think that I'm ever going to walk away from this and I have them lean up by me, say, listen. Whole fucking well. See, I love y'all wholeheartedly. I'm going to write my man a letter. Y'all write y'all man a letter. And we're going to work it out. So I will see y'all tomorrow for Sunday service. It's 10:44. I'm about to exit at 10:45. Listen, I love y'all wholeheartedly. I'm Empress, your neighborhood's favorite consulate. I got the best motherfucking moderators in the world. Listen, I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Ciao. I'm waiting for the 45 to hit, y'all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, damn, that's a long minute. It's cool, though.